What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream today. We're going to be getting started pretty soon. With that in mind, guys, let's get on with the show today. Thank you very much, all of you guys, for joining. For some reason I can hear myself somewhere. And here it is. Okay, there we go. I took care of that. Yeah, I don't know why that was happening. This is what happens when you have way too many tabs open on your computer. You always run into fucking issues like this. We are okay. Let's bring it on. Brilliant. Oh shit, I don't have the fade in. So for any of you guys who are wondering why I'm late here today, the reason why is because I accidentally set up everything on the wrong Gmail account. And I was wondering why I wasn't able to start my broadcast is because I didn't actually have it enabled on the correct account, which was ridiculous. Oh, you can't hear in the right ear. That's easy to fix. Give me a second. That should be better. That should be a lot better. Can you hear okay now? You sounding both now? Better. Good stuff. Sorry, guys. Complete new Streamlabs, new setup. Must have forgotten to do it. My apologies for anybody who's watching this back. Fortunately, this was taken care of at the start of the stream and not at the end. So you guys don't have to worry for the rest of the broadcast. So today, guys, we've got a lot to talk about. Obviously, Onision is somebody who has been spoken about so much by so many different people, but we have something definitely new to speak about today. I've had my own run-ins with Onision in the past, but I will tell you this, boys and girls, this is very, very different, very special. He's actually posted a statement. It's not his first statement he's ever posted, but it's definitely a very long one, and I'm excited to dive straight into this today. So hopefully everything's okay. I see that we've got everybody joining in now. If you guys wouldn't mind, please feel free to share up the stream to your social medias. Twitter is definitely the best place to share, in my opinion, and it's definitely appreciated. For all of you guys who are here, thank you very much. Let's rock and roll today. Let's do it. Some white noise in the background, not as clear. Oh shit, some white noise. Am I too loud? Am I kind of a good volume right now? Because I'd like to take care of that distortion now rather than later, which I should be able to do, you know. I should be able to fix it relatively easy. How about now? Should be a bit louder now, actually. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I know I'm loud. I'm turning down my gain now. How are we now? Thank God a platform I can watch you on. Right, dude? Yeah. Yeah, but Kirsty, I don't like the background noise. And I was talking about this yesterday on my stream for any of you guys who were there, that I don't really like the I want to make sure my microphone sounds as good as it can, and I have a really, really good set. I've got an interface, I've got a professional microphone set up. Like, guys, I'm taking this shit real seriously, right? I'm not one of those streamers who just uses their headset microphone for their broadcast. I use some serious high quality shit, and if I'm not getting every bang for my buck, I'm going to be fucking disappointed. So, hopefully that's all okay. We're all good. Be aware, guys, it's all been set up for today. My donation link is posted below for anybody who would like to contribute towards the stream. But thank you very much to all of you for actually, being here today. I'm very excited about what we're going to be discussing today. So, yes, we're going to be talking about Onision, as you can probably guess from the title of the stream. He has got one of the longest statements that I've seen in a while, so I'm very excited to read it for you guys today. Feel free to get involved and share your perspectives. I see a lot of new people in the house today. It's lovely to see you guys. I am trying to work towards 1,000 subscribers at the moment. So I definitely appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my channel and help me reach that goal ASAP so I can become monetized and all that jazz. Well, I'm not necessarily worrying too much about it. Read it like Onision and I'll sub. Well, so I've got to do like an American accent. The only American accent I can do is like a Southern accent, and it's not really good. It's not really good. It's not. It won't work out. It won't work out. I don't want to fucking offend anybody in my stream, But I'm sobbing anyway. Sobbing. I was about to say, why are you sobbing? Jeez, what the fuck? Didn't know you were a Onision. Jeez, don't cry over your statement, dude. Shit. Alright, anyway, let's bring it up on the screen. So, we're going to jump straight into things today. My apologies for obviously being a bit late. And doing a 10-minute intro to my stream. Could you even imagine, guys? Yikes. We're going to obviously shorten that down, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I will be here for 5 p.m. EST on the dot, 10 p.m. GMT. No lateness, no bullshit, no waiting around. So, guys, make sure you're aware of that. 5 p.m. EST every day. I'm here, and ready to rock and roll. I'm Southern. All right, so basically, I learned from Matthew McConaughey. So, alright, what's going on? Welcome to my stream, everyone. Yeah, that is legitimately the best American accent I can do, but I'm not going to do the rest of the stream in that voice. I could try, but it would be embarrassing. So, we're not... You're cringing? Leave me alone, alright? Leave me alone. So guys, be aware, I am wearing a Star Wars shirt today. You can see it's got Darth Vader on it on one side. The reason why I'm wearing this shirt today is obviously in honour of the Dark Lord himself, Onision. I felt like it made sense to do some sort of patronage towards the man I'm going to be talking about today. So yeah, let's bring it up on the screen. Let's bring up the statement that we have. Boom! Look at that. Wowzeroonie, guys. It's just appeared. It's appeared. So, guys, I'm going to be reading this out for you guys, and feel free to follow along. You're welcome to read it yourself. That's why it's nice and big. And give me your perspectives, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say about the statement that he's put out. He put this out a couple of days ago, earlier this week. And it's in regards to a lot of the drama, the controversy, the allegations that have been set up upon him by various young women who are or were patrons of his and supporters of his in the past, including Sarah, who I'm sure anybody who's aware of the Onision drama knows, evidently. So, let's jump into this. I know that Onision doesn't like people commentating on his life and his tweets and all that other stuff. But Onision, you can suck a fat one. We are still going to be reading this today, whether you like it or not. So yeah, let's jump into it. You're a clown like Onision. Thank you very much. Can somebody block or ban that for me? Cheers. Definitely a bit of a clown. Let's put it that way. I'm sensing some deflection based on his past behaviour. Yeah, let's read it. So, literally, all of us have gone through this. Some dumbass is a total creep, lies to us, straight up commits crimes. One idiot literally admits to selling drugs illegally. Dude, that's 5 years in prison. Yet people still support them because they're fucking idiots with no actual legal integrity. Or cheats on us, and they go around telling everybody right after we dump them, never want to see their piece of shit ass again. That we did something horrible. Listen, you dumb cunts. If someone did something horrible, you likely would have dumped them. It's always these rejected ass motherfuckers who go around talking shit. Just admit someone didn't want to be with you and move on with your life. So far, so good. I like this. God forbid I don't want to fuck you, so you punish me. How fucking sick is that? Lovely. Fact is, if I never dumped these people as friends or otherwise, they'd still be with me. Why? Because 9 out of 10 times, when there was a breakup, I was dumping them. Reality check, that's why I've been married so long. Meanwhile, all these people... Question mark. Haven't heard of a single successful relationship they have been in. Why? Because most of them were dumped for a very good reason. Ex-wife, extremely greedy, used me for money. Lied about love in the first place. Wound up trying to get $250,000 out of me when I left her. In other words, I was right about her the whole time. Canadian ex. Wait, he's just fucking complaining about his ex-girlfriends. Dude, is this... Oh my god, this is something. What the fuck, dude? Alright, anyway. Literally cheated on me, got pregnant with another dude's baby, at one point threatened to kill herself and make it look like you did it. Called the cops on her, they advised me to run away, and she was taken back so she couldn't fuck up my life anymore. That's right, the cops took her away. And you guys started with this chick who literally cheated on me, got pregnant with another dude's baby. Seriously? That's your reference. Yeah, he did put this on Twitter. He did put this on Twitter, on his private Twitter, and whatnot. Virginian ex repeatedly broke the law, lied to me repeatedly, publicly admitted to being a liar and cheated on someone I love more than anyone, got dumped by me, as with the others, and what? Oh yeah, she must be right. Because when people get dumped, it means the person who dumps them is at fault? Right, internet. So yeah, same shit. Complain, cry. Basically, what the first page of that is really, what Onision is doing right now, is he's trying to, in a sense, maybe gaslight the people who are reading this. He's trying to get people on his side. He's trying to diminish the perspectives and opinions of other people who are or might be talking out against him. That's what it seems to be. He's saying, this person's crazy, this person threatened to kill themselves, this person cheated on me, you all fucking suck. Fuck all of you. That's what he's saying on the first page. So we're not gonna worry too much about this. So guys, this is where it actually gets to the official statement. That was like an introductionary period. Marie puts in the chat, everyone cheats on him. Him and Kai started talking to these girls while underage and then move on them to fuck as soon as they turn 18. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of the precedent behind that. It's definitely something to say the least. I would argue it's definitely grooming behaviour, but I don't really want to get stuck on that today. We're not really focused on that. I really want to focus on the official statement. This is where shit gets interesting. I want your perspectives. Guys, honestly, if you're new here, it's lovely to meet you. My name's Loki. Welcome to my stream. Feel free to state anything you want to state in the chat. Really involve yourself in what we're talking about. Your opinion is as good as mine. So just be aware of that. Alright, so official statement. The internet is full of morons. Morons who will believe whatever they want to if it suits their narrative. You know this is a fact if you take 5 seconds to look at politics. Democrats are obsessed with hating on Republican leaders. Republicans are obsessed with hating on Democratic leaders. Despite the fact that all these people are probably mostly decent. They just have different opinions. Now for internet culture. Your friends don't like someone. a lot of the times that bandwagons to you, you wind up being an arsehole just like them. Blindly hating, never looking at the facts. So, dumb motherfuckers. Great start to a sentence there. Yes, I'm not trying to win you over because I don't care if you like me. You are all still in high school. The internet drama, the outrage culture and cancelled bullshit is absolutely ridiculous. You think it's okay to draw conclusions on people when you were not there. You don't know the full story. And that's why I look at you people like you're fucking... And he said, he dropped the R-bomb. He dropped the R-bomb. Lovely. Like, I know Onision is a bit older than a lot of people who are like, well, he's not even that much older, really. He's like early 30s, isn't he? In 2019, you should be aware that saying that word causes offence. It's very offensive. And, you know, I'm not necessarily going to say that you can't say it. It's one of those words that's very much on the grey area. But I don't know, man. I think you got to be a bit more careful in that regard. That's my perspective, of course. Anyway, I've been bombarded with messages saying pedophile, predator, and every other horseshit accusation on the map for years now. It always comes from dumbasses I kicked out of my life saying one thing and people turning it into another. Every hater I have encountered in a live debate who have addressed this issue have admitted live in front of me that they know damn well I am not a pedophile. Why? Because you fucking idiot, you need an actual kid in the picture to be a pedophile. Did you not even remotely consider this fact? Okay, so I want to stop it right here. I want to read some of your perspectives. I want to get a bit of feedback from the audience. We have a lot of people here, a lot of different perspectives. I really want to understand more of what you guys think. More so, I have a perspective too. So let's see what we've got here. Onision is for spawn of Ted Bundy and Slender Man. Good. Okay. That's great. That's amazing. I don't care, but I need to tell you my side because I totally don't care. Yeah, Greg, sure. Yeah, it's funny. He's like, I don't give a fuck what you say, but I'm still going to tell you exactly how I feel because I don't care. Dude, you do care. You don't want to care, but you do. You don't want to care about it. You wish that you wouldn't care about it, but you do care. Unfortunately, you do care because it's such a big thing, and a lot of people are attacking you. A lot of people are coming after you. People legitimately have made Twitter accounts, YouTube accounts, mocking you and joking about you and posting all of your more Patreon privatized content. So you've obviously got reasons to be unhappy, I would argue. But let's see what else we got. He starts off as a pseudo intellectual, and his true colours bleed through real quick. Exactly. Onision does still have fans, so him saying there are fools out there isn't all wrong. I like your name, by the way. Hey, now you're an all-star. I like that. He's 34 years old next month. Really? Wow. Happy birthday to Onision, guys. Hopefully we'll get him somebody who's just turned 18 to I don't know, like striptease for him or something. That sounds like something up his alley. I don't know if I should have said that, but just a bit of comedy for you. He tries to sound intelligent and comes off out with something so ignorant. Yeah. His attempt to live debates, you're basically debating Google, right? I am 32 and youngest I'd go for is late 20s because a woman needs a man, for fuck's sake. That's just me, though. Well, good for you. Alright, and I think we're pretty much... Used to like his videos, and I realised he was self-centered and all about drama. Well, unfortunately, for some people on YouTube, they haven't realised, like a lot of the old school YouTubers who used to be very, very big back in the day, a lot of them have fell off. And the ones who are still successful have managed to adapt and change their content. And unfortunately, some of these people... decided to adapt into something that didn't work, something that is negative, like drama. And Onision has obviously adapted, maybe in a wrong way, whereas Shane still kind of doing drama here and there, has adapted more into actually doing these documentaries, and I mean, Keemstar is somebody who's actually gone into drama more. I don't want to talk about Keemstar today, but he's gone into drama, but he's done it more the right way. He's got a big show and he gets lots of views. You know, there's a lot of people from back then who've had to adapt, and unfortunately, a lot of them have failed. Not many of them have managed to continue that success. You know, just put it out there. He doesn't care so much he wrote a mini novel on Twitter. Right, exactly. What time is bedtime in Onision's house? When the big hand touches the little hand. Lovely. I like that joke. That's a good one. Okay, so... oh, God. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So where were we, everybody? We are... Here we are. We're right here. So we're gonna go down a little bit. So, for instance, a long time ago, Shane Dawson said he thought a 7-9-year-old was sexy, but he later said he was joking. If people called him a pedophile for that, yeah, it's a kid. But was he joking? Maybe! Point is, you actually have a situation where Shane Dawson straight up called a kid that. It's interesting to me that he's trying to use Shane Dawson as a scapegoat to try to detract from his behaviour. This is something that a lot of people do. It's obviously deflecting in its simplest form. Honestly, I really do feel sorry for Shane. I've actually heard recently, like, I think it's probably in the last year or so, Shane actually, like, telling Onision to leave him alone. And Onision won't. He keeps talking about him. And it just really shows how jealous and petty he is, in my opinion. But, you know, whatever. Shane, yeah, he did get backlash, and he continues to get backlash for a lot of the things that he said and done. Where, just like a lot of us do, I still get backlash for things that I've done and said in the past. It is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to try and grow and become a better person. And if you do that, then, you know, at least you're not the same piece of shit that you were, right? Now... Do you have Onision calling anyone that anywhere? No. I mean, you just Loki kind of could. Never mind. He was Loki insinuating that Shane Dawson was, because there is relatable evidence or, you know, information out there that can constitute that. I don't know. You just kind of said that, so you just kind of contradicted yourself. Closest thing you have to that is people saying Onision rated underage fans. This is based on absolute horseshit. If you actually watch the videos, you find out the forum being ran was 18 plus. Haters don't admit this because they are lying tabloid scum. And anyone in videos who was not 18 because they were either unaware or lied to be there. Additionally, YouTube has had no problem with said videos because, unlike Shane Dawson's joke, maybe it was a joke, not the point, no actual kids were hit on or otherwise spoken horribly about. Yet, of course, Onision is not Shane Dawson. I don't actually have to do gross things to be called horrible names. How are we doing so far? We're doing quite well, aren't we, everybody? We're definitely making some progress through this fucking dribble. Honestly, I think Onision is a mirror because he's deflecting so much. It's crazy. Please do, guys. Make sure you subscribe to me. Hit that sub button. I appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1K subs. I'm new on here. I've been doing commentating, and I'm actually an interviewer as well. I interview people, and I've been doing that for a couple of years on a platform called YouNow. But now I'm looking to hopefully take YouTube by storm. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are excited about me coming to this platform. I'm definitely excited to be here. All right, so where were we? Okay. On to the ridiculous accusations coming from dumbasses I kicked out of my life. I love it that he's like, anybody who could accuse anything about me is a dumbass. If you make accusations about me, whether they are true or not, you are a dumbass. Like, jeez, man. Like, it's very patronising. It's very patronising to say that about people who Especially a lot of these people who are doing these accusations are being viewed as, by a lot of people, as a victim, because some of these accusations are quite awful. I'm sure I don't have to tell any of you guys that, right? So he's legitimately calling people who are viewed as victims dumbasses. Lovely, innit? Lovely. Onion's mantra. I love the fact that people call him Onion. I mean, he does definitely make me want to cry. I'm just saying. This can be all summed up by one statement. I did not want to fuck you. I rejected you. And now you're mad, trying to demonize me so you can make sense of me not wanting to fuck you. Well, that's actually not true. I believe you did fuck some of the people who were accusing things against you. But, you know, whatever. Tomato, mate, innit? People say, oh, I went to court, or I've talked to the police. But this is all absolutely horseshit. You know who went to the police? Me! I went to the police when my ex threatened to kill herself. I'm assuming he meant kill. And make it look like I did it. I went to the police when my ex was body slamming into my doors. How do you body slam yourself into a door? That's a wrestling move, guys. I know. I used to watch wrestling. Into my doors because I had just broken up with her and she refused to give me space. And every time the police sided with me. Why? Because it seems like I'm the only mature human being in all of these situations. We've been talking about 30-plus-year-olds, even who are still acting like children, lying and running around like they are always victims despite being the ones rejected, who need to build a bridge and get the fuck over it. So yeah, I see you all as morons because you believed absolute horseshit and you had no apologies for it because you people are idiots. Wow. And if you want me to forgive you, well, I do, but not for you. I forgive all of you for me. Have a fucking nice day. Well, that's the end of that, guys. Feel a bit sick, actually. It's made me feel a bit sick. So yeah, honestly, it's interesting to see that he's obviously posted such a long statement. It makes sense that he would. You know, when you're in situations as uncontrollable and toxic as the situation that Onision is currently in, whether he has deserved it or not, it makes sense that he'd post a statement about all of this. I feel like he's really missing out on a lot of the things that people actually want him to speak about or to state and really post a conscious statement about. He seems like he's just focused on people who want to have sex with him. I really don't think that many people want to have sex with him. I really don't believe that. I've seen pictures of him shirtless. I don't want to obviously degrade the man, but what I'm trying to say is that you're not a sex god. You're not an idol. And obviously you do have an audience of people, of young women and men, and maybe some older as well, who probably view you as a very attractive man. But I think it's a bit ridiculous to kind of assume yourself as that, you know. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, Demi, I don't know. Like, that comment's actually not coming up. Let's show that comment. There we go. Only teenagers want to. It's yeah. I honestly, I'd probably agree with that. I mean, that's at least the way it kind of comes across in that regard, right? Loki, you have such a great, soothing voice. You would be great reading kids' books. And well, instead, I'm reading to you guys a very adult book with lots of swear words by the author Onision. It's good stuff. Yes, yes, definitely, Nessie, definitely. Yeah, I definitely want to have sex with Onision, guys. I'm frothing, I'm oozing right now, from my vagina, you know. Some people do think I am a woman. It is incorrect. So just I just have long hair because I like the vibe. But a very adult book. Yes, hashtag exposed. I just got exposed by someone in my stream. These are difficult. These are very hard days today. That Loki Loco. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. We do have quite a few things that I really want to jump through today. I'm also aware that somebody by the name of Madame on YouTube has actually put out a video recently in regards to the scam, the alleged scam that she's been doing. And I was actually very interested in covering that, but I don't know if we have time for that today, so I might do it tomorrow. You look like a glamour rock sex god. Cheers, thank you. I really want to get some more tattoos. I've only got one so far, so get some sleeves or some shit. We see it in your eyes, that little twinkle in your eye. You are making me feel uncomfortable, you are. I just want you to be aware of that. You're going to make his head bigger? Stop. True. I thought she had finally apologised, but was disgusted by the last video. So you've actually watched it then, Mary. So do you suggest that I watch it too? Trisha panties? Sorry, what? What? You mean tea panties? Tea panties. Don't misrepresent tea. Okay? We've all watched the video. Tea panties, exactly. Or Patrick panties. I don't know what they're referring to themselves as. Tom Hardy's panties. Have you seen Tom Hardy's dick? Looks weird. Anyway, let's continue, guys. That's another topic for another stream. Okay, we're not going to talk about it right now. All right, so let's have a look at what we have next. What do we have next? Oh, we have this. Okay, so Onion Knights also put out a couple of tweets recently. This is one that I found very, very interesting, and it is in regards to him leaving Twitter. So I thought we would, I'd read this to you guys, we'd have a little bit of a chat about it and see what you guys think. So I'm going to blow through this if I can, like I'm going through the Everglades. Let's do it. I have Tom Hardy's weenie. Looks like Rizzo's nose from the Muppets. I need a moment. That's... That's great. That's great. I love it. All right, let's get into this. All right. So hey, yo. I'm quitting Twitter and moving to Patreon, Instagram, and YouTube. You all should too. When people say nice things to you, you tend to be nice back. When people say mean things to you, you tend to feel bad, say upset things. This is basic human psychology. Right, so first thing I want to say about this statement is I feel like he was trying to quote like a famous quote with like when people say mean things to you, nice things to you. What he should have said was, when people say mean things to you, you usually say mean things back. I don't know why he said, feel bad, say upset things. What do you mean, upset things? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if somebody's rude to you, you're likely to be rude back. It's honestly, I feel like Onision is trying to talk to 13-year-olds, but that is his audience. Do any of you guys say any upset things at all? Anyone here? Do you guys ever say anything that's any upset things? I definitely feel like I don't. Very, very rarely. Very rarely. Another classroom session with Dark Onion Lord. Oof. Oh, with his red lightsaber. Vroom. I don't know, guys. It's great. Anyway, let's proceed. So, fact is, people on this site are full of shit. Everything, all of them, they say is literally for clout. People don't mean most of the shit they say because they talk shit, then they bump into me and act all nice. If you are one of the many people who are like, if I ever met you, I'd insert threat, just turn yourself into the police now, psycho. To be blunt, Twitter is more toxic than any platform I know. If I want to grow up, I have to identify triggers in my life that waste my time. Involve people who will never be honest, real, or talk to you like you're an actual human being. I dump a lot of people. I kick a lot of people out of my life. I do this because they lie. I do this because they don't care about reality, only about what agrees with their worldview or feelings, rather than what actually happens IRL, the real truth. So with that, I am dumping all of you. This is honestly, like, I don't know what I would say to Onision if I met him in the street. I'd say, hey, my name's LowkeyLoki, and I once went into one of your YouNow streams in 2017, and you were actually really rude to me, and I'd like you to apologise. I think that's probably what I'd say to him if I saw him on the street. And then if he says, oh, I don't want to apologise, I don't have anything to be sorry about, I will, you know what I'll do, guys? You know what I'll do? I'll blow my whistle. I don't know what I'll do. Yikes. All right, let's keep going. There's another part to it. Don't worry, guys. We've still got more to get into. All right, so go make your video saying how I'm a monster because I kicked you out of my life. Everyone else already did that. Just got rejected. 5 seconds of fame tore bullshit. You are just like them. Yikes. I used to trust people. I used to be a lot more gullible than I am now. I see right through you now. And you're definitely not worth it. You never know people until you reject them. And bitch, most all of you are selfish and will do anything to feel good about the webs of lies you spin to boost your false sense of self-importance every day. Yeah, I've noticed that. He seems to really play himself as a genuine victim. And I'd definitely say there are probably instances where maybe he is a victim. But I think in most of these situations, he is the oppressor. He is the antagonist. He is the person who has caused other people harm. You know, I don't want to say that about everything. I'm sure there are instances where that's not the case. But it seems like it's almost he's sweeping that all under the rug. He's not stating that he has done wrong, that he has said wrong, that he, that... I don't know, man. I don't know. He's such a meninist. Is he? Oh yeah, I've actually heard that he is. Yeah, I saw some tweets and some videos about that. Yeah, I think he might be. Anyway, so okay, pardon me. I don't want Twitter bullshit in my life anymore. And yeah, some of you will miss the real talk, no bullshit attitude I brought you. But I'll still be on Onision, on Patreon, Instagram, etc. So if you're one of the rational ones who don't let Salem mobs decide your mentality for you, I'll see you there. Everyone else, one day the mob will spread lies about you too. And you'll see, clear as day, oh shit, that banana guy wasn't fucking around. I get it now. No one cares about the truth, only what they want to believe. Fuck me. Banana. Mic drop. Throw your party now. I've outgrown you. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that you'll be pretty back on there within a week or two, and he'll be back. Yeah, he does seem pretty angry. He does seem pretty infuriated by the whole situation. But it really, I don't know. It really goes to kind of tell you more about the way that he views things as a man. He doesn't really seem to believe or feel like he's done anything wrong. And that's one thing that I find quite strange. The thing is, why do you wear makeup? I'm actually not wearing any makeup at all. Where do you think I wear makeup? I actually just have good skin and an interesting complexion. I actually don't wear any makeup. But tomato in it. And even if I did, is that like necessarily an issue? Like, I can wear makeup, right? If I wanted to. If I want to come on broadcast with like a white face paint or something, as long as I don't blackface like Shane did, I'm assuming I'll probably be okay. Looks good. Thank you. It's my natural skin. I legitimately don't. I got my saturation kind of high, which makes me look a little bit more tanned. But you kind of need that when I've got like a big white light shining down on my face. It makes me very pale, and I don't want that, obviously. Um, you don't really need it unless you want to be an artist. Nah, I don't need to do that. I'm Tiny Redhead, by the way. Oh, really? Cool. Nice to see you here. But no, anyway. So I really want to talk about this a little bit more. Um, I think there's definitely some interesting points that I kind of feel about this. Um, in that he thinks that Twitter's like really toxic. I mean, I agree. I think Twitter can be very toxic. But I mean, he has a privatized Twitter, doesn't he? He has a privatized Twitter. You can only watch if you like are one of his patrons, if you're one of his followers. That's the only way you can really like follow him and really engage in what he's doing. So I mean, he's really cut himself off from the rest of the world, and it doesn't really stop people. But I don't really feel like him leaving Twitter is going to make anything better. I don't think it's going to change anything in that regard. You know, there honestly, if I know that people are being horrible about me on Twitter, I'll just ignore it. You know, I don't really see what the issue is. Are you a famous broadcaster? Very well spoken. I'm not necessarily famous, but I'm well known on another platform, and I've decided to actually start streaming on YouTube. I'm actually going to be really, really active on here. I'm going to be streaming every day, apart from Sunday, 6 days a week at this time. So if any of you guys haven't already followed me up, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. This is my second day streaming, so you're really here for the start, you know, the beginning, which is very, very exciting. I can't wait to see what's going to happen over the next couple of months and next couple of years, actually. But I've actually interviewed a bunch of people. I've interviewed Petermon. I've actually done a proper interview with Petermon. I've interviewed Here for the Tea, and I've also interviewed Petty Page. If you guys know anything about drama channels, I've interviewed those three people. I've also interviewed a Big Brother kind of commentator called Reality Recaps as well. So yeah, that's what I've done. I'm actually going to be uploading those interviews, maybe not all of them, but some of them to my YouTube channel, just so you guys are aware. Is it Thursday today? It is, isn't it? It is Thursday. I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but I'm probably going to be covering the Madame apology video, because I actually want to do like a deep dive into Madame. It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. If you want interesting, unique content and insight into me, yeah, maybe. But I don't think you have drama. I'm more of a commentator, Sid. You know, I'm more of a commentator, I feel. Did you get 782 subs within 2 days? No, I had like 750. I had like 750 subs. I've had this channel up for about a year, but I wasn't really active on it. I haven't been active on it for like the last 10 months. And I just started using it again more recently. I've actually gained around 60 new subs in the last 2 days. It's about 30 a day at the moment. So we're doing okay. We're moving in the right direction. It's okay though. Woo! I know. Honestly, I'm really here for it. Did you watch videos yet? No, I haven't watched anything today. I don't really need to, actually. I'm glad you're moving to YouTube. I think you'll do really well here. Yeah, me too. I honestly, I hope so. I hope I do, at least. And obviously, I've been working with a couple of different people already, as some of you guys are aware. I'm looking to work with more people, and I'm going to be interviewing people on this channel too. So actually doing my professional interviews with people, which I think is going to be very, very exciting. Hopefully I'll have some more information about that soon. If any of you guys actually have any connections with any bigger YouTubers, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love for you to be like a middleman to set something up. And I'll obviously give you credit for making it happen. I'd really appreciate it. I remember the old Loki, when he played games, now that was content. You mean not necessarily play games, back when I used to like make game shows, right? That's what I used to do. I used to do game shows and stuff. Anyway, let's jump on to the next thing. I actually still have more that I want to dabble into. Again, the Summit made the app. Yeah, I had a show called The Summit. I think I'm actually going to be bringing The Summit to this channel. That's like my long-term goal, is to bring my professional show to this platform. And basically The Summit was the You Now Drama Alert, but a bit obviously more British. That's the way I kind of looked at it. And that was really exciting, and I did lots of interviews on that, so it was pretty sweet. Anyway, let's have a look at what we've got here. I saw basically I've started following a bunch of different different accounts that talk about Onision. This is one thing that I thought was interesting. I want to discuss this a little bit with you guys, if possible. And here it is. A week ago or so, Greg had like 400 patrons. Now he's up by 50. People, the fuck. Stop giving this serial abusing, child grooming predator any money. If you want to be a mole and leak his shit, at least try to win chargebacks. Please do so. Don't even give him $1. And I think that's the thing. Like, I think this is really something interesting to talk about. I do find it quite peculiar how he's gained so many patrons so quickly. And the thing is, guys, is controversy breeds success. Whether it's good like publicity or bad publicity, being in the public spotlight really does attract people. And not everybody who, if you were to criticize Onision, even me criticizing him today, might actually push some of you guys to want to support him or watch him. I fucking doubt it, right? But maybe. And that really does him a lot of favors in that regard. Yikes, look at some of these messages. This is pretty spicy, isn't it? I'm just reading some of these comments. But no, it's God, some of you, what you guys are putting. I'm actually going to speak a little bit about that too, actually. Because honestly, I've actually been looking into a lot of the allegations against Onision, and it seems to me there is no substantial proof that he is the P word, that he is a pedophile. There is proof, but maybe not proof, but there is a number of witnesses who come forth, and also, honestly, a lot of fact-checking that seems to be substantial and true, that states that he is a groomer, that he has predatorial behaviour. So the thing is, I think there's a difference between the two. And I think that's something that everybody here needs to be aware of. Sending photos and receiving photos of minors is proof of pedophilia. I'm not trying to defend him, but was he aware that they were underage? Because if so, then I would agree with you. But if he did not know that they were underage, if they were girls who were pretending to be 18, then that is not bad. I mean, well, it is bad, but it's something that, you know, as long as he deleted it straight away, didn't hold on to it, you know, got rid, blocked the girl, like, it would have been understood, correct? He researches laws to see which state he can legally fuck teenagers. Right. So, guys, I have a bit of a different perspective because I'm not American. I'm from the UK. And in the UK, our age of consent is 16. So, the thing is, I can't sit here and say that that constitutes pedophilia. Obviously, some of you guys may believe differently based off your consent laws. And I do respect that. Does that mean that I'm interested in 16-year-olds or anything like that? No. But I will say, guys, when I was 21, that's when I met Abby. And Abby was 17, going on 18 at the time. And we started dating. So I want you guys to be aware of that. And, you know, you could argue that's Romeo and Juliet law. You know, it's only a few years older, so it's not bad, right? It's only a few years older, but so it's not bad. But like, that's personally my perspective on that. Yeah, 30 is not 20. You are correct on that. And guys, be aware, I'm trying to be objective here, and hopefully you respect that. Hopefully you respect how objective I'm being. It's so easy to be a commentator who just like talks shit and just constantly speaks negatively about people. But actually, I'd like to give you guys different insights. You know, so is it safe to ask about? Oh God, can we not get into that? Ah, God. Yikes. I mean, if he actually do vids where he says smash or nah on 13-year-olds, he has stated that he didn't know, but I find that really difficult to believe. I find it really difficult to believe that you wouldn't know who a 13-year-old is. Like, a 13-year-old doesn't look 16. A 13-year-old doesn't look 18. Does it? Does she? Does he? Do they? They don't. That's a subject for another day. Yeah, exactly, Kirsty. It's respectable you don't say anything out of order, so good shit, dude. Cheers. When I was in high school, a lot of girls dated older guys. 18, 19-year-old girls are more mature than guys, and guys have cars. Yeah, and I don't think that really speaks too much about the girls, but it speaks a lot about the older men who are like these 18, 19-year-olds who are dating 14, 15-year-old girls. I believe that's very, very strange, to be honest. And I think you've got to be fucking careful. Some girls do lie about their age, but it's not really that difficult to figure out how old somebody is. Just be self-aware, you know. But yeah, it's always Onion Knight knew how old these girls were when he was talking to them. At least Sarah in particular, right? Being flying out and stuff like that. It's like a long-term, it's this long-term grooming, and I think we need to be aware of what grooming really is. It's getting somebody who's under the age of consent comfortable around you. You know, getting them to warm up to you. That's really at least in my perspective. Maybe I'm incorrect. That's what I see grooming as. I've watched quite a few documentaries on pedophiles, groomers, predators, all of these different labels. Because believe it or not, guys, last year I was quite a big pedo hunter on the platform that I came from, and I'm actually considering being a pedo hunter on YouTube a little bit. We'll see, because I believe that it's important. I think it's very, very important that we protect young people from this kind of stuff. 14, exactly. He seemed to be trying to mold Sarah into the part where he wanted her to be. Yeah, exactly. Right, I get that. The action by a pedophile of preparing a child for a meeting, especially via the internet chat room, with the intention of committing a sexual offence. The thing is, it definitely makes you guys... subconsciously, when you think of somebody who is a groomer, you assume they're a pedophile. And the thing is, you've got to be careful, because calling somebody a pedophile is an extremely serious allegation. That being called what that will ruin your life. Being put, even the label of that can ruin your life. So it's always very, very important that you take that very, very seriously. It's not something that you can just throw about. You can't throw that around. You can't throw the word rapist around either. There are a lot of these words that you have to be very, very careful on the usage of. It's like I said. All I'm going to say is I definitely think he's a groomer. But yeah. Moving an underage child across state lines. If you don't say alleged, you fuck yourself. Exactly. It's all just alleged, and until there's concrete proof, it's very, very unsafe to say that. It's very, very unsafe to say that. And be aware, guys. Every reference I've made to grooming today in this video is alleged, because I cover my bases, guys. We cover our bases here on the LowkeyLoki show. All right, be aware. It's you've got to be definitely careful in that regard. But yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people obviously subscribing, becoming patrons of Greg more recently. Whether they are actually excited in the content that he is doing, or if these are people who are moling, people who are sending information to drama channels and commentary channels and whatnot. Whatever the reason is, you are lining his pocket. You are invested in the man. You are giving the man your patronage. And this is something you've got to be very, very, very careful about. I don't think a lot of people realise that by investing negatively into a YouTuber or into a streamer or into a person, a public figure, you are technically, in a sense, investing in them more positively, in a positive way. Because it's engagement. It's engagement. Whether I get 50 dislikes on this video or 50 likes, then it's still engagement. And if you were to go on social media and talk shit about me, you would be giving me engagement. You would be bringing me up to more people and making me a center of attention, a topic. And I think it makes it difficult for us, doesn't it, guys? Because we are on a line, aren't we, where we really want to help and we want to stop this behavior from happening, this grooming behavior. We want to stop it from happening, but at the same time, we don't want to help him. And we feel almost torn between these two sides. And I think that can be something that is can subconsciously kind of play on our minds in a sense. Let's read what we got. I wouldn't give him $1 if he was starving on a corner. Oof. Yikes. He kissed Kai at 15, which is probably not the only thing he did, but it's just speculation, so nobody really knows other than Kai and Greg. Right. It's bad no matter why you do it. Don't support him on accident. Right. Onision is profiting from hate watch culture. Yeah, he is. That's something that's so important that we state here today. He is gaining success and views and support from the hate. And in a sense, I know this probably wouldn't be a good thing in the long term, right? But if everybody, his haters, were to just stop, he would lose so much engagement. He would lose so many viewers. He would lose so much involvement on his channel. It would probably actually break his channel if that happened. It's an assumption. It's an assumption of mine, but I assume that's what would happen. Right? Right? That he would be done as a YouTuber, as a live streamer. But there is a small chance that if that was to happen, that he would be able to grow again. And he'd be able to start, this behaviour again. This engagement again. He's lost 1k patrons since Sarah came out, though, to be fair. True, Copper, true. But still, I'm just saying. Yeah, dude, bring up Kai and his grooming behaviours. Fucking Kai, man. The thing is, the two of them are both just... Neither one of them are innocent, and they're honestly just as bad as each other. I actually had not necessarily the privilege, but I was able to share a platform with Kai for a number of years back when they were on YouNow, and I would always see Kai live engaging with their rather young audience. And it always made me feel a little bit uncomfortable seeing so many kids in one place. It almost reminded me of like a Gugina Cooney stream. But it seemed like it was a little bit different. I mean, Gugina Cooney streams are so much more friendly and happy. And it's just everybody's just like clapping and going, yay. And people are dropping, spending money and stuff. But like this, it seemed like it was a little bit more of a cult in Kai streams. It was very cult-like in that regard. And you've got the two cult leaders sitting at the top of this large hill and all of their followers living at the bottom. That's always how it felt. Now, honestly, guys, I suggest that you honestly watch some documentaries about cults, because it's very, very eye-opening when you kind of compare these very real, very existent cults to what you find online with online groups. It's the resemblance is uncanny, quite frankly. But anyway, I don't want to rant about that too much today, everybody. Just looking at his face and makes me want to. Oh God! All right. Oh, oh. You mean this face? This? You mean this face, everybody? Is this what you mean? Is this what you mean? Oh God. I don't know why he actually took that picture. It looks like he's trying to like stare into my soul and make me join his cult. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Perhaps, God, but that does definitely happen on occasion. Honestly, I don't really want to really talk too much too deeply on Kai without having some stuff prepared. I want to make sure I can do my reading before I talk more about Kai. I think that's really, really important. So we cover our bases. I don't want to give false information on my streams or just go along with what you guys say. Not that any of you guys are being correct. It's just that some people can over exaggerate and maybe the source that you got it from was incorrect. I just want to make sure that I have my sources correct on what it's all allegedly. Everything's allegedly, right? There's very little that's actually fact. Proper presentation, exactly right. You get it. So, guys, we've been here for a while now. It's been just over an hour. This has been remarkably good today, guys. I'm sorry that I was late. I really, really am. I hopefully should be on time tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. Even with how they both interacted with their fans and patrons is weird. If you don't agree, you're out. Right. I'm Victoria. I don't want to be out. Sorry. I don't want to be out. I'm buying you a watch. Yeah, some of you guys were criticizing me. I was like, sorry. I pressed that notification bell. Thank you. Guys, if you're new to the stream, please subscribe to me. I'm pretty desperate at this point. I'm getting close to getting a piece of cardboard and writing it on and sitting on a street corner. Please sub to me, LowkeyLoki. Please sub to me. God, that actually might be a good way to gain subs. Considering everybody's on their phone whilst they drive. Maybe I'll get some extra subs. No, Onision puts them out if they don't agree. Ooh, yeah. I'm part of his patrons. Ooh, look at you, Kim. Wow. Very, it's okay you were late because I was late. So don't worry. It's all groovy. But yeah, guys, I will be starting hopefully 5 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, I'm actually going to be doing an interview before then on YouNow, the other platform that I'm on currently. I'm interviewing a musician on there. Which is going to be pretty exciting. So I've got a very, very busy day tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be interviewing somebody, and then I'm going to be on here, and we're going to be talking about probably Madame, actually, is probably what I'm looking at right now. Unless something else, something more recent happens, we'll see. So, guys, be aware, I do have a Discord. You're very, very welcome to join my Discord. It's in the description for this stream, this video. I also, surprisingly, guys, what else do I actually have? What else I have in my description? I'm trying to think right now. I also have my donation link as well. I don't even know if it's the right one. Don't bother. I'm going to set it up for next stream. Okay. I'm not worrying really too much about it. Where are you going? What do you mean? Where am I going? Are you finding this more fun? I am, Marcus. I'm actually really enjoying YouTube. It's nice to really be back to commentating on people who are actually kind of more interesting. People, I'm not, and that's not me saying that I like Onision or I agree with him. All I'm saying is that he is an interesting character. Which is probably why a lot of people are talking about him at the moment, why a lot of commentating channels and why a lot of drama channels are making videos about him, is because he's an interesting subject, because of the things that he's doing, the things that he's saying in that regards. If age is on the clock, oh God, Kim, shush. When is this ending? I think I'm more or less done, unless you guys would like me to continue until 1 hour 30 minutes. If you guys want a bit more of me for today, I don't mind being here for another 30 minutes. I live in the UK, so it's really late here. I don't like being on too much, but I have some more stuff I can talk about if you guys want me to. It's up to you. I don't mind. You're not going anywhere? Oh no, don't. Noodle dick, please. Please. Don't hurt me. Live your life the way you choose. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's poetic, isn't it? It's okay, guys. It just means I'll be cooking dinner in 30 minutes time rather than now. That's, it's fine. You sound like my uncle. What? Noodle dick. Ha! Alright, cool. Noodle dick, no! Please! Please don't do it. Alright, there we go. I'm speeding my microphone up a little bit. That's fantastic. Dinner at this time? Yeah, I eat really late. I eat really late, like in the evening. And boy, are you mental? No, I eat after I stream. It's actually, be aware, guys. I wake up early to mid-afternoon. I wake up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My sleeping schedule is really fucked up right now. So I'll have breakfast at like 1 or 2, and then I'll have lunch at like 5 or 6 or 7, and then I'll have dinner after my streams. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I eat like midnight at the moment, but hopefully I'll fix that. And then I can like have breakfast in the morning, lunch at lunch, dinner at dinner, and then I can have maybe a 4th meal. What time do you go to bed? Like 4 or 5 o'clock usually, so I don't miss out on anything good. Because obviously, being a commentator and somebody who's interested in live streaming, a lot of the good live streams are on later in the day. At like 2 or 3 my time. I don't want to miss the good stuff, guys. And I do this as a job currently. I will tell you guys that I am actively trying to push towards starting my own business. I have, and I know some of you guys, if you're a vegan, you're gonna hate me. I love frying chicken. It is one of my huge passions. I love frying things, and I actually want to start my own. Business, my own takeout restaurant in the UK. I actually work with a lot of different spices. I have my own mixes. I might start doing a vegan version soon, like KFC have. That is what I do, and I already know what I'm probably going to call it. Call my store. But like basically the idea is I want to invest the money I make into from my live streaming into that business, and then hopefully one day be able to invest from my business into my live streaming. That's kind of the idea, like I feel like a lot of streamers and a lot of YouTubers, they invest their money into shit that doesn't matter, like expensive cars, expensive houses, meth, you know what I mean, all the important things. I want to invest in a business, something that I can give to my children one day, setting them up for the future. My family have never really had anything like that, and I think it would be amazing if my family actually had like a business that they could, like a family business. I think that'd be really cool. Then take YouTube over once and for all. Poods, watch out, dude. I'd love to do my own version of Poo News. Like I've been wanting to do that for ages, man. You're a good man, X. I mean, I'm really not that good of a man. I used to be like a really toxic piece of shit. I used to troll people all the time. Like, I'm not, I have never really necessarily been a great person. But the thing about me is I'm actively trying to be a better person. And I think that comes of age. You kind of grow into that, right? You grow into being a better person. Did you cut your hair? I did. My hair used to be down here, down below my nipples, just so in case I ever did a nip slip on stream, you never see it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've definitely been a bit messy. What can I say? I feel like every commentator, every drama channel, every person on YouTube who talks about serious topics, bar a couple, obviously, most people have been involved in a scandal or a drama, have said something inappropriate, have been toxic. It's the best people for commentary are the people who, you know what I mean, are like fucking crazy themselves. Like, who are like, you know what I mean, who say lambast things themselves. I'm still a douche, right? We gotta try and be better. We gotta stay woke, everybody, right? Um, what about deep fried Jaffa cakes? I've never really tried it. I think that would probably taste like shit, to be honest. But whatever. I've been on here nearly 4 years and followed you. You are the reason why I follow you on certain platforms because my beer drinking would be boring. Dude, I'm glad that I can be some sort of stimulating content while you drink. Um, I mean, you're Scottish. It makes sense that you drink. It's pretty much like oxygen for a Scotsman, isn't it? Uh, Same for Englishmen, actually, to be honest. Um, are you getting in the sauce game too? What, like making my own sauces? I don't know. That's actually really interesting, because I feel like if I'm going to be making like chicken nuggets and like chicken strippers, we need to have like decent sauces, right? Decent hot sauce, decent like mild sauces that are like really unique. Like, guys, I've actually been to America. I went to America last year to New York. I stayed in a really nice hotel in Times Square called, what was it called? What was the hotel called that I stayed in? I've completely. Unfortunately, I've forgot what it was called, but it was just off Times Square, and I actually went to Popeyes. I ate in Popeyes, and I also went to Chick-fil-A. And I shit you not, guys, Chick-fil-A by far is the best fucking fried chicken in America so far. There are still places that I haven't tried yet. But honestly, we stayed in a row. We stayed in a hotel called The Row. It's like a 4-star hotel. Really nice. Honestly, better than KFC. It was less greasy. I loved the taste. It was succulent. It was very, very nice. I enjoyed it. I definitely seen you have been changing. I've been really trying to, Moon Pies, and I honestly, I've said and done some really shitty things in the past. I never apologize for all of these things, and the whole idea is that like, all of these things that I've done, this was before I became a commentator. This is back when I was a young man. I was still a kid, and I was an idiot, and yeah. Yeah, I don't mean, the thing is, it's not even about regret anymore. Like, I've kind of moved past it. But the thing is, I will tell you that it really does keep me humble. Yeah, it keeps me humble. It keeps me, remembering how far I've come. Right? That's the way you look at it. Like how far you've come as a person. I love that. Did you try Popeyes? We did, and me and Abby, my partner's Abby, by the way. Everybody say hello to Abby. We tried it, and Abby didn't really like it that much. She didn't really vibe with it as much, and I actually have to agree with her. It was nice. It was good. Um, but it was like, you know what I mean. It wasn't as good. It wasn't as good as Chick-fil-A. Did you try Jack in the Box? No, we haven't. We actually haven't. Popeyes is the shiznit, right? Um, yeah. Let's look what else we got here. What did you do? I've done quite a few things. I think the main thing about me is I used to be very ignorant, especially when it came to like mental health awareness and like mental, like more verbal and mental disabilities. Like I've picked on people and bullied people for like disabilities in the past, like a lot when I was a lot younger. Like we're talking like 3-4 years ago. Um, yeah, I think that's like the extent. That's like the worst thing that I've done. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've done that's really bad. You have developed and changed, right? Damn, bro. I know, Maddie. I know, man. And I think the reason why is because like I was one of these like ignorant supremists who always believed that like you should never be an ableist. Like you should never like treat somebody better if they have a condition. And I kind of realized over the years, and obviously more extending to this year, that realistically, guys, you shouldn't be an ableist, but you should be more considerate of people who have a different life to you. Like, I'm very fortunate. I'm a part of what would be considered the majority, right? I'm a straight white male. I don't have any conditions. I'm relatively healthy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a part of the majority, and that made me, not necessarily made me, but it pushed me in the direction of being ignorant, and I didn't educate myself. So it takes a lot to do that. So good for you. Thank you very much. But yeah, apart from that, I've been pretty good. I've been involved in some drama, and I've like shouted at people. But let's be honest, who the fuck hasn't, right? I don't really want to be involved in drama now I'm on YouTube. I just want to commentate on other people's drama and laugh at it. You know, that sounds more fun. He who has not sinned cast the first stone. Everyone here has made mistakes. Exactly. So guys, a lot of you guys in the chat, you're actually new to me, aren't you? You actually haven't watched me before. How do you guys? What's your first impression? I'm curious. I've never really had this opportunity to ask a group of people. What's your first impression? Like, yeah, Demi, you can still like watch commentators and listen and talk about drama without necessarily being involved in it. You know what I mean? Like, you can still enjoy the craziness without having to be involved in it. I think when it's more personal and it affects you, that's when it's not fun anymore, right? I think that's one thing I've really learned about it, like to not really take it personally, or to not get personally inclined or involved. Enjoying the stream. Thank you, Mary. It's lovely to have you here. Analytical skills. Yeah, I think that's what kind of makes me a bit different from a lot of other commentators is I really do focus on being analytical, as you've stated. And I'm well spoken as well, which is I mean, you probably wouldn't expect that with me having long hair and everything, but you know what I mean. It's what it is, isn't it? I appreciate you expressing your true feelings about these situations. Yeah, and I think that's really, really important as well. Like, you know, like I know there's so many people who are going to be biased, who are going to be like negative and rude about things. Like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I want to really try and stay in the middle, even if somebody's a piece of shit, right? Even if someone's a piece of shit. I sub to you on. Ah, thank you, Shaunia, thank you. You're a nut. Yeah, I mean, I love that. It's great. Came from RSN, telling people to sub. You're pretty good. Yeah, honestly, me and RSN, we had a great little interview. I've known about RSN for a long time. He's been actually very supportive of my my move over here, which is really appreciated, actually. I found you on Twitch in August. Did you, Kim? You're fucking kidding me. Wow, I can't believe it. That's I found somebody from fucking Twitch. That's great. Sitting with 28-year-old nephew. He says he liked your interview. He got angry, and I like that. Yeah, that's what I do, man. That's what I do. Anyway, guys, I think we've been on long enough now. I really want to finish things up here. I'm pretty sure there are going to be some other channels going live soon. Dude, what games do you play? I really only play a couple of games right now. I play League of Legends. I play Dead by Daylight. And I'm also a really big tabletop nerd. I love Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm an experienced DM. I've been doing a D&D for about 5-6 years. I can kind of base myself off Matt Mercer. I'm very theatrical. I do voices and characters. It's very exciting if that's something that you're into. If not, YOLO. But Dead by Daylight is the main like actual game that I play, like PC game that I play at the moment. I love horror games. They're fun. Ooh! I'm a big storyteller, so... Noise, ever played Minecraft? I used to when I was younger. I've been thinking about actually doing more Twitch streams. Doing Minecraft. Like, maybe doing, like, vanilla, hardcore, you know, something like that on my Twitch. That could be fun. It's pretty sweet. I don't even know how to pronounce that word, Noodle. Minecraft is for shit. Yo, Copper, I mean, I'm definitely... I played it back in, like, beta and alpha. You're probably the only person who will work with RSN, to be honest. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of feedback, actually. On some people have actually criticised me for working with him because of his previous situations that he's had. And I want you guys to be aware of my way of thinking when it comes to working with other people. And hopefully, whether you like him or not, you will understand this. I don't believe that just because somebody is an alleged such and such, that means that I'm not allowed to work with them. I am somebody who I consider myself to be a bit of a Louis Theroux. All right, I like and actually enjoy working with people who are controversial. Does that mean that I'm going to be friends with them? Does that mean that we're going to be best friends and we're going to be hanging out? No, but I believe that I can interview anyone, whether they are a murderer or a groomer or a pedophile or just somebody who has a lot of enemies. Like, it doesn't really matter. That's what I enjoy. Because those kind of interviews tend to be very, very controversial and very stimulating for an audience. Everybody's like up in arms. Everybody's like typing in caps in the chat. Everybody's like going insane. And it's those kind of interviews that are the most interesting. I didn't interview him. I didn't. I just went on his broadcast and we had a chat. And he actually interviewed me more so. But maybe the best way of putting it is that I enjoy working with people in those kind of situations, you know? See you later, T-Sin. Thank you for being here, man. So that's what I'm like really, that's what I'm really about. And does that mean that I am like biased towards one person or another? I'd like to think not. And I think anybody here who has messaged me about that, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's really fair. I'm not involved in your drama. I'm not involved in your politics, your negativity. And a lot of people have done awful things. I'm just a guy trying to get by, trying to put on a decent show and entertain people. And sometimes I will work with people who are, not very much liked. And that will engage you, whether you like him or not. Or like her or not, let's be honest. If you don't like the person, you'll be likely to watch and type to your friends, fuck this guy, fuck this piece of shit, right? You know what I mean? Like, you guys will be likely to do that. Or, whatever, right? And if you like them, then it'll probably be the opposite. And I think that's really cool. I like that. I like that. It's engagement. It's stimulation. And let's be honest, guys. I've never heard you being negative towards certain people. I don't know about that. It doesn't make any sense. I've been negative. I'm always negative. I feel like I'm a negative. I can be negative when I want to be. You are a high priest of the psychedelic monks. All hail Loki. My children. All hail. All hail. I was worried you were a double-edged sword for a bit, but I have to be upfront. Do you think I'm still a double-edged sword? What do you mean by double-edged sword? Did you mean that I'm somebody who you can work with, but it's always gonna work against you? Like, what do you mean by double-edged sword? I'm not gonna lie, I do fucking think that being a double-edged sword sounds kind of cool. Like that's an impressive fucking weapon. I'll tell you that. I'm a really big like history nerd, so double-edged sword. Don't want to get on the wrong side of one of those. It means you have two views. Oh, okay. I think I'm somebody who tries to look at other people's views, and then I base my own view off of different views and my own background. Double agent, so to speak, but I think you're more of a journalist. Yeah, that's what I really see myself as. I see myself as a journalist. I'm not somebody who wants to play sides. I'm not somebody who wants to sit in the middle of a squabble. Actually, I really don't want to be involved in any conflict or drama. I would devil's advocate's a good thing, I feel. Or an interviewer, you're unbiased but have opinions like anyone. Right, exactly. But I feel like my opinions might be against who I'm talking about, but it comes from a place of non-bias. I'm trying to be objective. Okay, I don't like using the word non-bias because nobody can ever really be non-biased. I'd say objective. That's really it. I like my sister, but can't stand her double-edged sword. All right. All right, Marcus. All right, that Scottish Highlander blade. All right, that broadsword. No one can be non-biased. Allegedly, guys. Allegedly. But anyway, guys, seriously, I'm gonna go make some dinner. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to actually join my Discord. Join my Discord, guys. I'm going to actually be working on my Discord soon. I'm going to be actually making it a lot smaller, a lot cleaner. And we can talk on there. If any of you guys want to talk to me more, if you want to be in my streams more, I also stream on a platform called YouNow at 4 p.m. EST. It's an hour before this stream. You're very welcome to follow me on YouNow if you want to. It's up to you. Talk chicken now. No, I'm leaving. Goodbye, guys. I'm sorry. We've got to go. But guys, thank you very, very much. You guys have been fucking iconic today. I really appreciate all the new subs. Make sure you follow me on Twitter too, because I do put a lot of stuff on there, which is great. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, guys.